Well, top of the morning to you lads, it's me, Jock Missinoi, and welcome to another episode of Modded Minecraft. Only kidding, it's just me. Anyway, moving on. Behind me you'll see the makings of our magical castle tower thing. And like I said last episode, we've made a few changes to that. Now, every episode begins with a few fixes and tweaks here and there, so I'm going to jump into that, fill up my jetpack, and show you around our new digs before we get stuck into occultism. Anyway, let's go. Now, where am I? Oh, the hum of machines. You can never escape this. Where's my elite cube? Now, I've come to realize, actually, that my castle looks really neat and tidy now, but what doesn't look neat and tidy is my office. This thing is still really, dare I say it, higgledy-piggledy. We've got stuff lying around, it looks terrible. This was supposed to be an elevator shaft, it's really just a big old hole for cables. I've kind of tried to tidy up in here, and as you can see I've decorated the roof a little bit, but honestly it still looks pretty scraggly. It looks like a piece of trash. So a decoration pass is probably key. Now before we get going on this episode, what I wanted to do was upgrade our storage network. One of you said that I was using like a remote transmitter previously, so that I could use a remote control to get access to my computer network, like this. But you guys said I used the wrong one. There's an advanced transmitter. Here we go. It's a bit more expensive, but it uses the old version of the wireless transmitter, and I imagine it's going to have a much bigger range. So we're going to make one of these bad boys. Oh, now it does cost a netherite ingot, so I'm expecting this to be really, really, really good, but only time will tell, eh? So we'll cook this up in here, go and grab the old transmitter. Out with the old and in with the new. And bish bash bosh, we have an advanced wireless transmitter. And luckily enough, we gathered all of the ranged upgrades that dropped from the old one. So the old one with ranged upgrades had 48 blocks range, without it had 16. So let's see what the base advanced one has. Oh my god. I will never need another one of these ever again. That's insane. Now, it is a bit of a worry now, because is this actually sucking up loads of power? Holy smokes, look at that. With 4 ranged upgrades, this bad boy will last me 3,000 blocks. That means as far as the eye can see, I can use this computer. Over there, that tall tree in the distance, I can still play Quake. Over there, down on the coast, I could still log in and play some WoW. Down there by the Blue Skies portal hut, I could still log in and do my Marvel Snap dailies. That's crazy. Okay, well, that's insane. Now, I know what you're saying. Our office is really, really, really ugly. We've been decorating the castle and having a really good time doing it. But we've definitely kind of left the office by the wayside. This thing looks like a giant, ugly POS. I'm not ashamed to say. So once we've done a few magic mods, we'll certainly be coming back, decorating this thing, and hitting one of the most important things about modded Minecraft, power generation. Because at the moment, that's really suffering. So, was there anything else we need to do? Let me have a think. Oh yeah, of course, we need to give our farmer a crop to dig. And what are we running out of? Well, we do have some potato problems. There's a potato. And, come here, Drury. Oi, no, come here.
Good day.
And don't eat them, they're crops. Oh, she's going to eat them, isn't she? So let me show you exactly what we've done to upgrade the castle. As you come over here through the gardens, and actually while I'm here, we're going to gather up some of these Demon Dream seeds, because we're going to need these for occultism. I did a bit of research. It's rare for me, but it has been known to happen. And I discovered what they're used for, and it's very, very, very interesting. It's a weird mod. But as you come down here, we've got some stairs behind the garden. Delicious. Along this path and down these stairs, and you can see, our game-crashingly tall sugarcane farm. That's going to be a nightmare to cut down. Oh, it's one of those things, right? It's like you put off doing it, and then it gets too big a job, and then you're just scared to even start. Anyway, we've got a tunnel here that goes into our mage castle, because I like the idea of having, like, the good magic mods up high in towers, like a wizard tower, and the evil dark wizard mods down here in the basements and the other wizard tower. So we've got this weird kind of small little basement that is, if you take a look, right underneath the first floor of our magic tower. And I've also put a few blocks down in here. We've got the blood infuser in the chest over here. Speaking of which, let's charge up some, oh, it's a carbuncle. Oh, that reminds me, I saw something really cool. Check this out. So you can actually get, what is it called? It's called Ars Creo. Yeah, here we go. It is called Ars Creo, but basically there's a starbuncle wheel. I mean, look at this thing. Oh, it needs a starbuncle charm and a water wheel, but I think what you can do is turn one of these starbuncles into like a bit of a hamster wheel thing that can power your machines. And I don't know about you, but I think that sounds freaking amazing. And I want to try it. How do we make one of those? Enchanting apparatus, starbuncle shards, giving a starbuncle, a wild one, a gold ingot, a gold nugget. Well, we can do that. Oh, and also, this is a perfect time to use the dowsing rod to help us find a wild carbuncle. So, boom, there we go. There's one, no, that's not a carbuncle. Where's a carbuncle? Are you a carbuncle? Yeah, kind of. Give him a gold nugget. That's a starbuncle. Is a starbuncle the right one? Yeah, there we go. And we'll do this a couple of times because why not? This stuff could come in handy. Hey, no, come here. Now, this is one of those episodes where I say I'm going to do something and I get massively distracted by, of all things, hamster wheels. So you know what? I reckon 5 shards is going to be enough for now. Let's go and make this wheel. So the charm is surrounded by gold ingots in an enchanting apparatus. We've got the gold ingots in here. 1, 2, 3, 4 should do us. And as you can see, it's a perfect time for me now to show you the rest of the house. So we moved potion brewing over here, as you can see. Oh yeah, now feast your eyes on the beauty of this room. Like I said, I came around, gave it a decorative pass, and this thing looks the bee's knees now. It's still far from complete because the house, well, I can still see the sky. If it rains, we're screwed. But as you can see, everything has its own place. It turns out the enchanting apparatus and this whole thing fits perfectly in this area. And we put books on top of wooden logs here to decorate this whole place. I've used the extra copper that we have to make copper lanterns. They really spruce the place up a bit and give it a bit of light. We got the scribe's table over here in the corner, looking very swish. And we have a bit of a complicated setup for our volcanic source links. So basically, let me walk you through this. I'm going to grab some coal. And I'm also going to grab some amethyst, if we have any. Yeah, 8, that should do. Now, as you know, when you put amethyst inside these imbuement chambers, it turns them into source gems. Very cool. But the process does require some source mana that's being sucked out of those jars you can see behind it underneath. Very amazing. So, the setup we have here is a way to get those source jars full again. What I do is I put some coal inside this chest. The item pipes suck the coal out and put them into the dispenser, or the dropper. And the dropper, on a timed delay, drops them down in between these volcanic source links. And it's really cool. It's like kind of like a Tesla coil effect, but they get destroyed and turned into mana. Now, the way I've timed this is by using an RF Tools timer. This is actually a really cool block, really cool item that I didn't know about before, but I'm going to definitely use going forwards. And they're really easy to make as well. Take a look at this. Yeah, a clock, a machine base, gold nuggets, some stone. It's all very simple, and it's freaking amazing. But decorating this place has made me realise there's loads more to Ars Nouveau, so I can't wait to get deeper into that mod. Anyway, what was the ritual we were going to do? The carbuncle wheel. Here we go. So we put the gold ingots around the edge. 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4 should be fine. Starbuncle shard in the middle. Here we go. Yes, there we go. A starbuncle charm. The cutest hopper. Wait, it's a hopper? Let's read the book. What does it say? Oh, no, wait. So starbuckles can be used as primitive item pipes. So what we could do is have a starbuncle that takes stuff from this chest up to there. Well, that's kind of crazy. Oh, whoa. And you can even give them their own little bed, like a dog bed, that they'll go back to and sleep in when they're not doing anything. Oh, that's really cool. Oh my god. You could do everything you wanted to with Ars Nouveau. Ah, man, I kind of wish we were doing this series with pure magic and no technology allowed. You know, I think maybe that's going to be the next series. Pure magic, no tech. But this series is very much just like kind of like an investigation into all of the different mods in all the Mods 8. So where were we? A starbuncle wheel. Yeah, boom, a starbuncle wheel. Yeah, and if we put this down, it's a starbuncle turning around a wheel, and this gives us a little bit of kinetic force. A very, very, very small amount, but it's really, really, really cool. And also, do you know what? I think this makes the perfect decoration for up here. Boom, we're going to put it there, and maybe add some tables or something. Yeah, we're going to add some decoration around this carbuncle wheel. So do you know what? Even if you don't need create kinetic power, these starbuncle wheels make really cool decorations. I'm just going to leave this little dude spinning over here, because we're getting off topic. What we're doing this episode is occultism. Yeah, the dark arts. Walk with me, if you will, down to our evil chamber. Now, this isn't the only thing that we carved out down here. I thought it'd be really cool if we had a way to get back to the main office building, because we did actually put an evil floor in the office. So we've got this tunnel down here with stone brick, lava, and tinted glass. So yeah, as you can see, this hooks up to the office building, and this is a nice way to get between the two. And like I said, there's also where's the other tunnel? Here we go. A tunnel that goes all the way to our very tall mage tower. Now, once again, we're not really quite sure what we're going to be doing with this tower, but occultism has given me some ideas. So let's get outside and I can walk you through the dark arts themselves. Occultism, here we go. Now, as you know, it all begins with a book. What kind of book? Well, I don't know what this one's called. Occultism. Here we go, a dictionary of spirits, which is made by combining demon dream seeds with a book. Very, very simple. And the book itself is very, very, very cool. Look at this. It's different to all the other books. It's got this cool kind of procedural unveiling. It's very amazing. So you read the book and it says, hey, this is a mod. It's about summoning demons. Very cool. Now, the way this mod works is you kind of have like a different dimension, a world beneath our world, where demons live, but they can't actually get to you. There's like this thin veil that separates them from us. And what this mod is about is smashing through that veil and basically pulling and pushing things back and forth to use the demon's power. And it all begins with the demon dream seeds that we got. They basically make a fruit that gives you this weird kind of spectral vision, like magic mushrooms kind of, but a little bit less exciting. And before we go any further, I'm going to show you exactly what that looks like. We haven't got too many of these fruits, so you are going to want to make as many dream seeds as you can and get them planted. So here we go. We're going to take one demon dream fruit, one magic mushroom, or it's kind of like a fish actually, it looks like a fish. One magic fish, and oh my god, yeah, so it gives you this really weird, warped vision. Very, very, very cool. Now, while you're in this dimension, and it doesn't last too long, you only get like about 10 seconds of it, but yeah, you can do things that you otherwise couldn't in the normal world. But we'll get onto that in a bit. So the first thing we're going to want to do is make some spirit fire. To do that, we're going to need some flint and steel. I must have some of that. Yeah, there we go. And some of these fruits. So basically, spirit fire doesn't really go out, so we're going to want to find a spot that's kind of a place where we can permanently put spirit fire. And how about right here? So what you do is you toss in a couple of fruits. Wait, no, we'll do them one at a time. Toss down a fruit, then right-click with flint and steel, and you make purple flames. Now, what's unique about these purple flames is they don't burn. Well, they don't burn you, at least. They will burn items, though, that you put in them. Andesite gets turned into other stone, which is like a building material for the mod. Saplings get turned into special demon dream occultism saplings. The wood that those saplings create gets turned into ash. And diamonds get turned into spirit-attuned gems. Oh, there we go. And it gets turned into these weird spirit gems. And we're also going to need some saplings. Where are those bad boys? And you know what? Let's get a stack of those. So let's go outside and plant some of these saplings, because there is a weird thing about these saplings. They look like normal trees. And what do I mean they look like normal trees? Well, let me show you. I put these down and yeah, they become oak saplings. Occultism, they haven't got purple leaves like the thumbnail shows you. And if I get the bone meal out as well, you can see that even when they grow, they look like normal trees. Just regular old oak trees. When you hover over them, it's oak leaves occultism, oak logs occultism, and the worst part is, if you dig one of these trees, you get a Minecraft oak log. The way you have to get the special occultism logs is eat a demon's dream fruit. There we go. And now when you've got demon dream vision, these trees look like and become otherworld logs instead. So you've got to quickly gather up as many of these as you can before that buff runs out. You don't need too many of these logs though, so we should be fine with what we've just dug. And there you go. Now we have 19 otherworld logs and, well, yeah, some other bits and bobs. So okay, we've got the fire now, we've made some building materials. What's the next step? How does this mod progress further? The divination rod. Beware, the tree growing from the sapling will look like a normal tree. Yeah, we know that, we covered that. Okay, so we can use this divining rod to find an otherworld grove. And I really want to try that, so let's see if we can do it. And there we go, attune it to the divination. There we go. The divination rod is now attuned to otherworld wood. And now what we're supposed to do is hold down right click on the divination rod. And it does a bit of an animation. Oh, and there we go. It shows us with a white highlight the nearest block. Now because the tree is the nearest thing, it's showing us that. But if we move over some distance away, luckily enough this thing doesn't have a durability. But apparently what you're supposed to do also is look down because these otherworld groves that spawn can be deep underground. Let's keep looking around. Good thing I charged my jetpack, that's for sure. Whoa, what's this? Oh, and a wooden hoe with temptation that entices farm animals, so we don't need to bother with wheat anymore. Oh, there we go. Right, so we've struck our first bit of gold. Down there is something that we can gather. This should be like an otherworld grove. Now, can I use my computer from here? No, we're not quite in transmitter range. Yeah, look at this. So this is apparently an otherworld grove. Pretty cool. And it comes chock-a-block full of oak logs, which are actually occultism. And the walls are already made with, wait, andesite? Oh, wait, so this is all stuff we already had. There's got to be some kind of like magical chest down here with occultism loot as well, right? No. Okay. Well, there you go. That's the occultism rod. Kind of a waste of time unless you are really strapped for materials. Let's get back to base. So the divination rod, very, very, very cool. So what are candles? Well, we know what candles are. Oh, tallow. So the stuff that drops from animals, this is what we do with it. Now, have we got any tallow? I must have saved some. Tall. Oh my god, what? No tallow? Oh no, well you know what that means guys, we're going on a killing spree. Oh man, so we could be in trouble because tallow is just not dropping. Is there a way for us to make this? No. Pigs, cows, sheep, horses and llamas. Oh, kill them with the butcher knife. Right, now I get it. Now this could be quite tricky because it might take a while to kill things with a butcher's knife. It doesn't have a lot of damage. But I'm sure we'll be fine. And here's a pig. Boom. Yep, there we go. Tallow. So we get 2 for 1 pig. Come here. Yeah, here we go. Bit of a sheep going on here. He didn't drop... Oh no, he dropped 2 tallow as well. So it looks like it's pretty consistent. 2 tallow per animal. You know what, though? One thing I'm going to say is the world generation on the map that we're on at the moment is so much better than the world generation we had in, well, all the mod 6. That was terrible. So back at base and back to occultism. We've got some tallow now. What is this stuff used for? Yeah, that's right. So you use it with string to make some candles. Okay, pretty simple. And what's pretty cool is these add arcana to an enchantment setup. Which is, I didn't know it did that, but that's a really cool effect. So we've got the candles, what's the next step? The game should reveal to us as we progress through. And basically what we're going to be doing is following this quest chain all the way along to our very first occultism ritual. Now chalk is super simple to make. You throw other stone and otherworld logs into the fire, collect the ash that is dropped, make the impure chalk, then put the impure chalk into the spirit fire. You get white chalk as a result, and there you go. Now there's not just white chalk, there's other kinds of special chalk that we can also make, that I think we will try and do. So ash is on one side and other stone on the other, and you get impure white chalk. But what's the other kind of chalk that you can make? So you can make impure red chalk, which is impure white chalk mixed with blaze powder and aphrit essence, which we don't have yet, so we won't do that one. There's golden chalk. Yeah, we can do this. Glowstone and gold dust. So we have impure white and impure gold. What about purple chalk? Yeah, crushed end stone and obsidian dust. We can't make crushed end stone without a crusher spirit, so that seems like a good way to go. Anyway, you toss these chalks into the fires and they do become what you want them to be. Impure and impure becomes pure chalk. Yeah, white and gold. So basically chalk is used to just write on the floor like this. Oh yeah, looking good. And then the golden one, yeah, some golden symbols, very cool. But oh no, we can't get the chalk off the floor. Oh no, we've written all over the walls and Mum is going to be furious. Well, don't worry, we can actually get rid of this chalk pretty easily by using an eraser. Yeah, there we go, a brush, cleaning it up. String, wool, and planks, no sweat. And with this tool, you can just right click and erase the chalk very, very quickly. So that's chalk, that's the brush. What do we need to do now? We've got the fire, we've got the candles, we've got the chalk. We need to make a bowl. Bowls of ritual offerings. Now you are going to need a fair few of these going forwards. In fact, I think per ritual you need 12 of these sacrificial bowls, and you also need one golden bowl. So what that really means is we're basically turning all of our andesite into this magical stone. I'm going to have to go and farm some more later. There we go. Can't believe I've just been throwing andesite away, and it's so useful for occultism. So yeah, the sacrificial bowl surrounded by gold becomes a gilded one, like that. And we're kind of almost good to go. We've got the bowls, got the golden bowl. Now we need a book of binding. Here we go. This is where it gets juicy. Now, books of binding are not mega easy to get. We're going to need black dye, which I think means we need ink sacks. And ink sacks are just not the easiest to get. We did want to find some black flowers, but it looks like you can't use bone meal to duplicate flowers anymore. That's been nerfed. So I guess we've got no other choice than to go out and kill some squid. Unless... yeah, no, there's no real way about it. We've just got to go and kill some squid. Wait, no, hang on a sec. We can crush coal. Is that true? Oh yeah, what do you know? We can crush coal to make black dye. Well, hold on just a second, guys. Do you remember the carbuncle wheel? Because this gives me a great idea. Yeah, this is going to be cool. So we've got the millstone. We might need a couple of gearboxes. Now the shaft in the middle, oh yeah, we have our crushing setup. Oh, this is pretty cool. And we'll load this up with a couple of blocks worth, just in case. Oh, looks like our building's been done. There we go, good stuff. Oh man, you know, I'm pretty impressed with this. This is pretty amazing. Oh, whoa, yeah, so the tavern now is level 2. And this thing looks freaking amazing. Look at this, we've got a lovely little pond around the outside with some polished diorite. Very nice indeed. And the interior, let's see what this looks like. Oh, yeah. And we've got some new colonists. Look at this. Wubble Who's Daya? Keaton Reeves. Oh, legendary beard, my friend. And rockin'... oh, yeah, looks like these rooms are empty, but there's some dudes outside as well. Who's this? Oh, it's Mr. Bits. Hello. Oh, Mr. Bits, with a name like that, I really want to hire you. Oh, but can I? Do we have enough space? Mr. Bits. Oh, no. So we've got to wait until the guard tower gets built, maybe, and then we can hire another dude. Oh, but it looks like she's working on that now, so it shouldn't be too long. So where was I? Yes, that's right, of course. So we're trying to make a book of binding foliot. I don't know what that means, but we just want to make a book of binding first. Oh, so you put the black dye in the purified fire. In the spirit fire. In you go. Oh yeah, look at this. Bottles of pain. Purified ink. Oh, and it's a 2-to-1 recipe. That's pretty good. Okay, so books of binding. Here we go. Foliate. We need books and quills. We're going to need a few of these, so we're going to make 1. Whoopsie daisy. Put the ink sacs and stuff in here. 2, 3, 4, I think. Yeah, maybe there's 4 of them. Maybe 5 for good measure. So, foliot is white dye. No sweat. Genie is green dye. There we go. Afrit is purple dye, so we're going to need to make some of these purple dyes. There we go. And the final piece of the puzzle, a marid, which is purple and orange. There we go. The 4 important book bindings. So all you do to make these books into books of binding that are bound is, so it gives your demon a name. Oh, that's cool. Okay. So we combine these books with a dictionary of spirits and see what we get. We'll start with the foliate, because that's the most basic. Korokma? Okay. Then the genie is the next one. Krudakda? Okay. The Afrit is going to be called Luke Creus. And then the Marid is going to be called Morok Mida. Very cool. Let's do our first ritual. We're actually getting started. So circular multi-block rituals look like the perfect thing to put inside our circular tower. Only the color and location of the chalk marks is relevant, not the actual type of sign. Which is good because there's quite a few of them. So you put the golden bowl in the middle, and then you put the chalk in like a weird circle with a cross in the middle, and then you put 12 of the other bowls around the edge. Yeah, now this is going to be the perfect size for this, I think. Yeah, oh, very perfect indeed. Yeah, it's almost like this tower was made for this mod. Well, I think it literally was. So, the golden bowl in the middle. Where is the middle? Looks like the middle to me. Boom. Oh, yeah. Looks like we have the ritual in place. It looks a little bit messy right now, I'm not going to lie. But this should be functional. Where do we go from here? Here we go. Now it is time to place the ingredients you see on the next page in the regular bowls, not the golden bowls. And you put the book itself in the golden bowl. And these don't seem to have a specific pattern. Oh, wait, and the copper. Right, and the finishing touch should be the Book of Foliate in the middle. Now, yeah, it wants it to be a bound book, so this should work. Now, I'm not sure if this just happens when I put it in here, or if we have to do something else. Started summoning Foliate Ore Crusher. Whoa, what? A Foliate Ore Crusher? Who the hell? What the hell? Oh, but this must be how you crush endstone. Oh, there goes one piece. Oh, okay, what now? Is there going to be some weird cool effect? Who knows? Oh! Hello? Hello? Who? It's a dude. It's an actual dude. What? So what do we do? Wait, so we put the appropriate ores near the crusher and wait for it to turn into dust? So if we give this guy ores, does he turn them into dust? Here we go, Chief. Go crazy. Oh yeah, look, he's picked it up. And it sounds like he's crushing it. Now, is he going to be quick or is he going to be slow? Oh, this is really cool. This guy looks like, well, he looks weird, but pretty cool. Oh, there we go. Thank you very much, my friend. And we're also going to give him, so he crushes one thing and makes 2 dusts. So where do we go from here? What's this? Grey particles. What to do when a ritual seems stuck? What, when the game breaks? If a ritual appears stuck, no items being consumed, you should see grey particles. Oh no. Oh, right, and this means you have to sacrifice a monster as well to complete the sacrifice. Okay, right. So every ritual is different. Ah, and now we have crushed endstone, we can also make purple chalk. Okay, right, but to make the red chalk, we need to summon an Afrit and then kill it. So we've got to summon an Unbound one. Okay, well, how do we do that? Do we do it here? Let's do it here. I'm sure Zork Mork won't mind. So there we go, impure purple chalk. Put this in the fire. Did you put your chalk in the goblet of fire? You goddamn right I did. What are you going to do about it, Dumbledore? Give 50 points to Gryffindor? Yeah, of course you will. Goddamn Harry Potter. So here we go, Afrit Essence. Oh, and this guy looks pretty mean. To obtain the essence of an Afrit for red chalk, you need to summon and kill an Unbound Afrit. Here we go. Aha, right, so this is giving us the, no, so we do use a bound Afrit book. So yeah, some netherrack, quartz, flint and steel, gunpowder, and then the book of binding, bound Afrit in the middle. Oh, unknown ritual. Make sure the pentacle and ingredients are set up correctly. Oh, right, so we may need to set the chalk up in a different manner. Oh, right, so there's a pentacle page. Oh my god, okay, right, so we have to, oh my god. Look at this, so we have to do a completely different setup over here. Oh, of everything, even the bowls. Oh man, right, yeah, so we're gonna need like a whole bunch of levels in this tower set up for loads and loads and loads of different rituals. Well, okay, I'm gonna redesign this area and we'll come back when I've finished setting up the new ritual zone, the new pentacle. Oh, aha, right, so it looks like there's a multi-block preview that you can do. Okay. Right, okay, and I get, oh, look at this, I get like a progress bar at the top that shows me how close I am. Oh, now this is not a simple cast. We need wither skeleton skulls, we have all this, luckily. But yeah, let's get to it. So purple chalk around the edge. Boom! It's complete. So, do I not need to put any offerings down? I don't quite understand. Oh, no, wait, I remember. The book said you can put down the ritual bowls kind of wherever you want. So we're just going to put them right next to the main thing in the middle. Now, if we put the ingredients into these... Oh, yeah, started summoning an Unbound Afrit. Are you guys ready? Let me get my refined spear out. Ooh, yeah, ready to rock, ready to do some real damage here. We've got our cheerleader over here, old Zorky Mork. He's cheering us on from the side. Go on, get him, boss, get him. Now this could take some time. Oh, man. Oh, no, wait, I remember. So if you see grey sparks around the edge, it means you're waiting for the final piece of the puzzle. That means we need to sacrifice a cow. Well, let's go and grab our magic beans. It's time to get ourselves a heifer. And this is where that wooden hoe we had earlier has come in so handy. Oh man, it feels like every single thing we found and done this episode has pushed us towards the goal of the mod. It's been the perfect storm, the perfect episode. So we've got the temptation hoe. So what do we do now? Do we kill the cow? Yeah, oh, it's gone purple now. The ritual has begun. Oh my god, he's got dudes. When did he get dudes? Luckily I'm fireproof, which is perfect for fighting this fire demon. So am I supposed to kill this guy? I guess I kill him. Oh, he's doing damage, but he's not really killing me. Oh, he does actually summon blazes as well. This could be a good source of blaze rods. Yeah, he's not doing enough damage to me. Look at this. I'm tanking this guy like a boss. Who are you? You're nobody. Look at you. Oh, this guy is oh, this guy just stole a blaze rod. So he's got quite a lot of health. But we did it. We did it. We destroyed him. And we got, oh, look at this. 1 Aphrit essence. But yeah, now we have an Aphrit essence, which means we can make the final bit of chalk. Turns into impure red chalk. Then we toss this into the fire. Oh, hey presto, now we have red chalk. Oh, amazing. So now we're equipped to kind of do any ritual in the mod. And there is a whole bunch. Oh my god. And look at this, there's a whole bunch of dudes we can summon and make our familiars. Like we got a fairy that looks a bit like Bambi with wings. There's a guardian. Oh man, it's like the spirit of Christmas. Why has he got a Christmas tree on his head? Who knows? A mummy. Oh, this guy looks amazing. Fights your enemy's dodge effect. Oh, amazing. Oh, right. Prevents player death while alive. That's very cool. The fairy assists familiars, prevents familiar deaths, drains enemy life force. Cool. There's also some amazing things like a beholder. The ultimate Dungeons & Dragons laser turret. Fires lasers. Very cool. A Cthulhu, okay. Water breathing, general coolness. The devil. Oh man, you ever wanted the devil on your side? Well, boom, for the low price of a few bones and some lava, you can have the devil. And Shub-Niggurath himself. Oh man, there's some very Lovecraftian demons in here. Oh, that's really cool. Man, there is so much to this mod, and I've only really scratched the surface this episode. But that is where we're going to call it for this episode, my dudes. So it's goodbye from me and Badonkadonk. With this, Ars Nouveau, and Elemental Craft, we have 3 insanely huge mods just to get started with to go and investigate deeper down. And that's not even thinking about the other magic mods like Hexarai, Roots, Elemental Craft. Oh my god, there's just so much to consider. So thank you for watching, and until next time, take care.